In 6th grade, I was introduced to a new game my friends were playing, a game that became the new hot topic for a lot of boys my age. It was a fairly new game and it had a weird concept, a 5v5 match each played for approximately 30 minutes. At the time, I mainly played solo player games like Pokemon Red, Smash Bros, Mario Brothers, or stuff like MapleStory or Combat Arms. I logged in for the first time. The login screen had this evil looking green slime, a new champion that just came out, Zack. It was mid-season 3. I hopped on Skype with the boys and played my first game with a midget mage. I did terrible and ended up like 2-9 or something, just because of the point and click old Vigor has. Later I tried Teemo, which went even worse. If I could go back in time like that Interstellar scene and stop my kid self from injecting that first shot of heroin up my gaming veins, I would have done that in a heartbeat. Even if I had to pay 10 years of my life like that deal Luffy did back in Impel Down, hell, put me on a breaking wheel and spin my ass until I see red. I hate this game. The sad thing is that I flame, and to be honest, I'm really good at it too. I actually got permabanned from my iconic account, Dark Tensor, 10 years ago for telling someone I'll bash their dead grandma's skeleton with a 12.5 pound hammer. That actually happened. After that 2016 incident, I hibernated, went to the army, reformed and got clean, relapsed, went cold turkey again, relapsed, and so just like the seasons, me and the devil were engaged in this perpetual dance. The needle was always there, a click away. How have I become so attached to this bullshit?
When you make it seem enchanted.
I remember the first time I got flamed. I was 13 years old, playing jungle Amumu. My friends were playing for some time. I was the freshest meat on the court. The new kid. I missed my cue when ganking. One of my friends, playing Vayne at the time, started to yell at me. I was dumbfounded. Everything after that memory is foggy, but I know at that moment I decided to not let anyone flame me anymore. And that's it, doctor. That's the first thing I remember.
You texted me at 2 o'clock in the morning. I feel like I'm fallen. Why do you feel that way?
Life.
Well, I will tell you exactly. Because this game punishes you for every mistake you've made in your miserable life. And what's more, sometimes it's not even your fault. Life could not have prepared me for a 112 Yasuo taking my cams cause the other jungler ganked him twice. When hitting the let's play button, my mind could not come up with the possibility of having a 324 bot lane 17 minutes in. When the Bible said love thy neighbor as thyself, I'm pretty sure it didn't explain in detail how to deal with people on EU&E. Just like League filters out the good people, EU&E filters the bad ones from the worst. The amount of anti-Semitic shit I witnessed since Iran War Part 2 is enough to refill the Anna Frank diary. This one time I went to the shelter only to come back and have Diana asking me if I'm from Israel. Answering yes, she replied that it's a shame my house wasn't hit by a missile. Bravo. Now let's talk a little bit shit about myself too. I'm a huge part of this problem. Cog in this toxic poison machine. Because of... I am, as you probably understand by now, really toxic. Really toxic. And yes, it's ruining my health. It's like getting mad about littering, but instead of picking up the trash people leave at the beach, I come back with my own shit and just blatantly throw it around me. Which is just making things worse, because this is not how you fix a community, and I can't help it. Sue me. The real tragedy of this game, and maybe of my life, is that I truly want to hurt these people. Physically hurt them, like they hurt me. Throwing a game is truly nothing less than taking your pants down, circling your dick twice, and taking a massive shit on someone's time. These bad thoughts and emotions that well up within me keep reminding me a fact that no matter what I do, I cannot run away from. I am not Faker. My judgment isn't perfect, and I sometimes feed and run into the enemy team instead of giving basics. I can sometimes see how a game is lost just because of my shortcomings. Not because the others are trash, but because I need to be better. Because how can you explain those challengers that are doing those unranked to master challenges 15 times a season? You know, they're getting the same trashy teammates. They just know how to carry games, which is something that currently I cannot do. The more I walk through the valley of solo duos searching to get better, the further the Asian peaks I aim for seem to get. It feels like the pearly gates at the top of the ranking mountain call to me from the depths of Platinum 1. I've seen a new ad with Faker and his new girl a few days ago. A legend among man. The modern atlas of esport, carrying this impossible weight for over a decade now. A man who has it all. And now his girl is fine too? Why am I not faker? Okay, it seems like I was wrong, and this was just a commercial teaser for Google Play, but I will still switch with the guy any day. Yeah. Now, we finally reached my favorite corner of this show. Let's start debunking arguments, shall we? Bro, it's just a game. Don't even talk to me, gang. Like, I know these people are just fucking rage baiting me. Like, they don't even believe themselves. You're playing League, mate. I know you goon. Let's believe you were promised a candy, okay? And for 40 minutes, you're patiently waiting for that candy just to get slapped in the end. Then someone says it's just a candy. It's the anticipation and funnily enough hope that makes men crumble and fall. When Ahari tells me it's just a game after I made sure all of my lanes are winning and then took all of the objectives, except Grubs, just so they can focus on Teemo and not Smolder, I'm sorry Mr. Touchgrass, but I'll be quite mad about it. And don't you worry, I asked them to focus him 50 times, sometimes even spelling his name letter by letter. Yeah, next. Bro, just get good. Yeah, agree. But if you all plat 1 or below, you need to look in the mirror first. Not that it makes the argument invalid, but still, you know, a lot of ego. Next. I think I'm out of arguments. Anyway, I've never in my life hated like this. Never. And yet I cannot stop. Help me. Get me out of here. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me right now. Help me. Unbelievable.